Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and today I am doing another speed build for Oasis Springs. This is for my save file. So this is probably, I would say it's the final fancy house, I guess, in Oasis Springs. So we've already done the trailer park area. There was like another sort of Mediterranean area that we've also done. And this is kind of part of that. It's more like the upscale kind of neighborhood. I'm not sure exactly how to describe this, but you can probably tell from the layout of, like, it's just weird and strange. I clearly got this from a floor plan. I actually pinned it on Pinterest like months ago, and I really wanted to build this. I was so excited to build this house, and I love the way it turned out. I'm actually really pleased with it. Sometimes when you try to recreate something, it just doesn't turn out the way that you expected it to, but this was actually kind of even better, so I am excited to be sharing it as well. It did take me a very long time. This build in particular is a little bit longer than what I'm used to, so a voiceover for like 22 minutes is definitely something I haven't done in a while, so bear with me as I try to find topics to discuss. But I've got a couple of topics in mind for this one. First, I wanted to discuss the house, though. Like I said, Mediterranean vibe, we're still in that. But this is like the final house for this neighborhood. And then we're going to move on to, I guess what I could do is just like check out the neighborhood. I believe that the next neighborhood is kind of over where like the land grabs live. And so for them, I'm going to actually be renovating their home. I'm not going to tear it down because I feel like they are pretty important, and some townies are just too iconic to get rid of, so I'm not going to do that. So yeah, the neighborhood that we're working on is Skyward Palms. So we've done the starter home, we did 2 other Mediterranean homes, and then this is the last one. And then we also finished, the other one, Parched Prospect is what it's called. And that is like where all of the sort of mid-century modern homes are, so that is done. And then Bedrock Strait is where all the trailers are. And yeah, so we just have 3 more lots, I think. And those are in Acquisition Butte. I'm just looking at the map here. So yeah, I'm going to finish those 3. It's one more Mediterranean home, though. It's the Yuma Heights lot. It's a pretty big one. And then the land grabs. And then the park. So the park will also be a reno as well. And then there are the community lots, which is in Mirage Canyon. And there are 4 community lots. I haven't exactly decided which ones will remain the same and which ones I'm going to just completely tear down and restart, because we do need like some certain things that we didn't have when the base game came out. That obviously we had. Okay, that made no sense. But certain things that we got but didn't have at the time, like restaurants and spas, and I mean there's a ton of things, I can't think of them all, but I do want to have quite a few restaurant options. I'm thinking maybe 1 in every neighborhood. That might be a little overkill, but I do like restaurants a lot, so I do want to try to incorporate as many as I can. You guys know how much I struggle with community lots. I'm a little nervous to be doing it again, because with Willow Creek it was a huge challenge for me, and I feel like I barely just kind of scraped by. Like it was hard for me, so it's going to be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to stick with the Oasis Springs theme, and then we're on to the next neighborhood, which will be really exciting. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Oasis Springs realistically is just over halfway done, so we still have quite a bit of work to do. Then we're on to New Crest, which I'm excited about, but at the same time, sort of dreading almost. I don't know, because New Crest is completely empty. There's nothing there, so it really is me just building it by myself. So I am considering saving it for last, because I do want to have a little bit more like guidance, I guess. I don't know how to really describe it, but I am considering saving New Crest for a little bit later and kind of skipping ahead to the next one, which is Magnolia Promenade. And that one is just a bunch of businesses mostly, so I don't know how I'll do it yet. Do you guys want to see me do New Crest, or should I wait for later? I mean, there are a lot of worlds. There's 14. I didn't get the new Star Wars pack. I'm probably not going to get it. My husband wants to play it. Interestingly enough, he's never shown any interest in The Sims until that pack came out, which annoyed me because He's like exactly who they're trying to appeal to. But yeah, he was saying he's gonna get it, and I'm like, no, you're not tainting my game with that pack. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he forgets that the pack came out and just doesn't buy it, because I don't want it at all. I don't want to support it, and I don't want it in my game. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But even if he does buy it, I will not be adding that world to my save file, because I just don't care about it, and I don't think it'd be fun for me. Maybe I can get him to make some lots to include in my save file if he does get it, but I'm trying to make him forget it. I'm not mentioning it. I'm just completely ignoring it because I don't want it. I just don't want it. But yeah, I feel like there's so much. People are saying there's too much negativity in the Sims community right now, which on one side I kind of feel, but at the same time, and this is kind of one of the things I wanted to discuss today. I feel like it's not so much negativity as just people getting tired of not being heard, or maybe feeling like this game isn't, I don't know, it's people are saying it's sort of drying up, and I personally don't feel that way. I will always love this game. There's nothing they could do to make me stop playing this game. I'm always gonna love it. I'm always gonna, even like Sims 3, Sims 2, Sims, like I played them all. And I'm always gonna have fond memories, and always gonna be a huge fan. I think that's just, it's a part of me. Like The Sims is a part of me. And a lot of people are saying that it's drying up, they're getting bored, and you will see a lot of YouTubers not making a lot of like Let's Plays. A lot of their content is like sort of Sims related, but not really. And to me, I'm finding it really sad. There are so many Let's Plays that I used to just love, and so many Simmers and YouTubers that I got so wrapped up in their Let's Plays and their stories, and I feel like a lot of them are either outgrowing the game, or the game is just not, I don't know, not keeping up with what they want. I'm not sure what it is, but that to me is what I feel is kind of sad right now about the game, is that I feel like they're losing some people, and that to me is a bit scary, because I've been watching people's content, like a lot of YouTubers, for a long time, and most of them have stopped with Let's Plays almost entirely. And yeah, I'm just upset about that. I really want the Sims team to do something about that, and to maybe recognize that, because people are saying that the game is dry, and there's so much that we need, and so much we've been asking for. And I mean, I sort of agree, but at the same time, I'm still obsessed with this game. I still love it. I do lots of Let's Plays. I have my Decades Challenge, I have my Aspirations Challenge, and I have, Rags to Riches. That one as well. So I will always have content revolving around Let's Plays. It's the main thing on my channel. But I am getting sad that a lot of people seem to be just getting a little bored of the game. And for that reason, I would like to see them come up with some new exciting content that will get people more excited about the game again. But to me, I don't even know if they recognize that. And it's something that needs to be said, I think. It's not something I really have talked about before, but it's more of like a new observation, I guess, is that a lot of people seem to be getting bored. And I don't want that. I want all the YouTubers I love to be still invested in this game, and I really hope that something happens soon that will sort of reignite everybody's love and passion for this game. And I mean, Star Wars, that wasn't it, and we kind of knew that, and they knew that. That's not it for us. That's not it for a lot of people. And I mean, I'm still holding out for the next pack and for whatever other content we're gonna get. And I really just hope that the next one is gonna be something that can get most of us really excited again, like a farming pack, vacation pack. I know everyone has different ideas about that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about everything that's been going on in the community. It seems like everyone has something to say about this, and I mean, that's pretty much my observation, is that I don't think that people are being negative and toxic. I think people are just bored and a little bit fed up with being bored. I think that's what it is. They're bored of being bored, and so there's a bit of an uproar. But I'm fully here for it. I think that they need to hear us, and I mean, we're the ones putting money into these games, and I mean, yeah, we should definitely be heard on some of those things. So that's kind of how I feel about everything. But the Star Wars pack came out last week, so by the time this video is posted, it's been out for about 5 days. And like I said, I'm not planning on buying it. So, but I'm open to kind of hearing what people like about it or don't like about it. I'm still on Twitter seeing what people have to say. A lot of people are saying that they think that the pack should have been a spin-off game instead of an expansion, or I guess a game pack, which is interesting. I actually really agree with that. I haven't played with it, obviously, but I've watched gameplay on YouTube, and I would have to agree that a spin-off game would have made more sense, but obviously EA and Disney teamed up, and they kind of had these things they needed to do by a certain deadline, and so this is the way they chose to do it. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm at the point now, at first I was one of the people that was enraged by this pack, especially because there's so much that's missing from the game. But now I'm kind of just like, I see why they did it. They're trying to appeal to a different audience, and I totally understand that. But part of me just wishes that, like, I don't know, I said Die Hard Simmers in a tweet, and people freaked out at me saying, like, I was basically not paying attention to, like, tone deaf basically on what the Sims Die Hard people are. I don't know, like I had a misconstrued definition of what that is, but that's what I consider myself, and a lot of us were asking for different content and we didn't get it, and it is what it is. But I really, really hope for the next pack that we are heard, and yeah, so that's kind of, I'm holding out for that. I still have hope. I'm not as salty about the Star Wars pack as I was before. I still live to make fun of it because I know it's stupid. Or I mean, I don't know it's stupid. I think it's stupid. So I still think all the memes and the jokes and people having a sense of humor about it are really funny, and I get a huge kick out of it. But it is what it is. If people are enjoying it, that's a good thing. I mean, we wouldn't want that pack to come out for nothing. So for me, I'm just waiting until the next one. I do think that we're going to get new content soon. And yeah, the community has just been very lively lately. So that's my thoughts on everything going on in the community. I like to use this voiceover time to sort of chat about what's happening. And so yeah, that's pretty much it on that. Back to the house. So, I mean, a lot of it is furnished at this point. We're about halfway through. So for the people living in this house, I have decided, well, I mean, not just now, but as I was building it, this home is for a blended family. So I really want to make sure that I kind of include all types of families and households when I do this, just to be really inclusive and diverse. And so I have to come up with new ideas all the time. But for this one, yeah, it's a blended family. So I thought maybe it was a husband and wife, or I guess man and woman at the time. They met, each of them had 2 daughters, and they got together, and now they've got 4 daughters. So sounds like a lot for sure. Sounds like a bit much, but yeah, so there are 3 teenage girls and 1 is a, 2 teenage girls. 1 is a child and the other is a young adult, but she is attending college. So if this was like The Sims, I think it's 2 or 3, I can't remember, but one of them had sort of an in-between age after becoming, or right before becoming a young adult. They went to school, or went to college, sorry. They had a different age, so she's kind of right around that age, just between teen and young adult. So really it's young adult, but I see her as kind of being younger than that. But yeah, still living at home and attending, I think, I can't remember Foxbury is the one she is attending. And I don't exactly know what her degree will be, but she's very into music and stuff, so maybe something around that. And then yeah, the other 3, I don't really know. I don't have much of a backstory for them. I tried to think of it as I went along, but I usually come up with these ideas when I'm actually creating them in Create a Sim, so I'll learn more about them as I create them. So the master bedroom is on the main floor, and then they have a walk-in closet that goes into the bathroom. So I thought that was kind of luxurious. It's a very spacious bathroom. The whole house is quite spacious, actually. None of the rooms are very small. They're all pretty good size. So this house has, I think, 5 bedrooms and 3.5? I can't remember. Quite a few bathrooms. I think there's 3.5 bathrooms, so it's definitely quite spacious. Right now I'm working on the master bedroom, so I don't really know what their careers would be. I was thinking maybe one of them could run a business and then the other one could be a chef. That's kind of what I had in mind, but like I said, these things usually come to me while I'm building or creating the Sims, so I can't really say what their stories are, or at least not fully until they're created. So they're not created yet, so I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, and I thought maybe they could also be a Spanish family as well. So both the husband and wife and their children are all of some kind of, I was thinking maybe like Mexican descent or something like that, but like I said, I'll have to get more creative when I'm actually making them. But yeah, so I use a lot of stuff from Island Adventure and from, or not Island, wow, Jungle Adventure and Island Living. I used as much as I could from both those packs, especially because it just suits this theme really well. And so upstairs is the youngest daughter's bedroom, so she's a bit of a tomboy. I thought maybe she could also be like, I mean, I'm saying she, but like I said, I haven't decided yet. I was thinking maybe she could be non-binary. In that case, it'd be they could be not non-binary, but I haven't decided yet. Because, I mean, you can do just tomboy. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to be diverse in the Sims that I create, but at the same time, I'm never really sure where I'm going with these ideas, so we'll kind of see as we go along. But yeah, this bedroom is kind of got like some dinosaurs, and it's not very girly, not exactly a boys' room either. I mean, not that I see them as either one, but this one could go either way. And then we are moving on to the other bedroom. I did skip out on a little bit of the decorating. I think I forgot to hit the record button. So it was just the end of that first bedroom, and now we're on to the second one, which is another teen's bedroom, and now we're actually onto the third bedroom. Like I said, I accidentally forgot to hit record, so there will be that that furnishing in the screenshots, but I don't actually have the footage of me decorating it. And in this bedroom here, I thought she could be kind of creative and into knitting, because I do believe teens can knit. I'm fairly certain. So I did put some knitting stuff in there. I thought maybe, I don't know if teens can use Plopsy, but if she can, I think that'd be fun for her to have like a little Plopsy business. So yeah, a couple of knitting baskets. I haven't used much from Nifty Knitting just because it's very specific. So it hasn't really fit into what I've been doing. But for this bedroom, I thought it was very cute, and I'm super happy with it. I just enjoy kind of cluttering up the bedrooms, and I'm actually really happy with how the bedrooms turned out. They all have like a different theme, and yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. So that is the third bedroom, and now we're on into the fourth bedroom. I also cut out the bathrooms as well, just because they were really repetitive, and I kind of thought that, well, they're all the same. Like, it's almost a copy and paste from the other bedrooms, or bathrooms, so it wasn't very interesting to include. And then this is the young adult's bedroom, so she is the college student. I use a lot of Island Living stuff just because I thought it fit the theme really well. And I put in a lot of but I put in two musical sort of items. I think I put in a guitar and a keyboard. Also put a yoga mat on the back deck there as well. She has her own little balcony, which is nice. A bookshelf, just cluttered it up a little bit. I like this room because I use a lot of things I don't normally use. Like the neon lights, I never use those, and I don't know, I thought they were kind of cute and they made the room look nice, so added those, especially for a teen or a young adult. I thought it looked really nice. And I think I added a rug at the end, but I can't quite remember. I only finished building this yesterday, so I should be able to remember it, but of course I don't. Oh, and the flip-flop lights, I think those are so cute, and I never use them, so that I thought was a good place for them. And then the hallway, I just put in some more wall hangings. I think I put in like a little console table and a plant. I never know what to do with hallways. They're such awkward areas. And I feel like I'm a little bit repetitive in what I do with them. It's like always the same things. A mirror, a plant, a table with some stuff on it. It's a little repetitive, but I'm never sure what else I should do with it. And then here I'm doing like a little patio area. I did a hot tub, a seating area on that little side deck there, which is really nice. I think this house actually has 2 hot tubs, which is quite fancy. There's one upstairs here that the teens I think would use quite often. And then there's one downstairs as well. And so for the back area here, I actually love how this backyard turned out. It was pretty like simple to do, but I think it looks really nice. I put in a pool, of course. It's Oasis Springs. I feel like a lot of these homes would have pools. especially the fancier ones. So there's that. I was gonna do like a waterfall thing, but they were all way too tall and they didn't look right, so I didn't end up going for that. But I did put in some little fountains in the middle of the pool. I think I just put in a barbecue, some plants, and like a dining area as well. I thought the hanging plants had a nice touch, so I'm happy with how those turned out. The back of the house is just very interesting. I like it. There are like 3 different doors onto that back deck, and I don't know, just the flow of the house is nice. I'm actually super happy with how this turned out, and I do hope my Sims can live in it at some point in one of my Let's Plays. It's quite expensive, so I'm not sure who's going to be able to afford it, but we'll see how that goes. I did use the hot tub with the cover over top as well. I feel like I just never use it, so I wanted to include that. And then I just added some shrubs and some landscaping, and that is pretty much it for this build. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.